All right, let's take a look at applying area to real world problems. So again, we're looking at those task cards. 3 we're going to complete together, 3 again on your own independently for your practice. So area, remember we're looking to calculate the inside space of a figure. So in order to do that, the operation that we use is multiplication. So we are multiplying the length times width. All right, so looking at the first problem, on task card H, it says Jamie wants to buy new carpeting for her bedroom. The length of her floor, or the length of her room is 15 feet and the width is 10 feet. So again, looking at area, thinking about carpeting, I would be looking at the inside space of that room. So I would multiply 14 times 10 and get a total of 140 feet. So looking to apply it, our question again is in italics. If the carpet she selected costs $7.25 per square foot, how much will it cost her? So thinking about it logically, it's every foot is $7.25. So again, repeated addition. Keyword, per. Per also should signal into you that we're looking at repeated addition or multiplication. So we're taking that 140 feet and we're multiplying it by $7.25. And you get 1,015. Again, we're talking about money. So I do want you to kind of think in terms, presenting your answer in terms that make sense in the problem. So include that dollar sign and our cents. So how much is going to cost? $1,015 or $1,015.00. Okay, 2 more task cards that you should have identified as calculating area. The first being card E, talking about cornhole boards. So Andrea is making a cornhole game for her family's picnic this Saturday. The game has 2 playing boards that have a length of 4 feet and a width of 2 feet. So if you're not familiar with the game, look below. There's the good old boards that you toss bean bags into. So we're finding area because we're talking about painting the surface. So we would actually be looking at painting that, right? So that being said, we would multiply 4 times 8. Those are the dimensions of the board. We get 8 feet. Now looking at our answer and how it applies to the problem, this board was 4 by 2. That means it alone is 8 feet. Now I'm going to be painting both boards because it has a 2 board set. So this one is 8, that means the other one is 8. So however you look at it, we could say 8 plus 8, total of 16 feet squared I need, or repeated addition, guys. Anytime you're adding the same number more than once, you can use multiplication. Both of them are going to give you that answer of 16 feet squared. Okay, looking to apply it. Saying that Andrea bought a can of paint that she was told covers 15 square feet. Is that enough paint? So looking at my answer, I need 16 feet squared in order to prime both my boards. 1 can of paint only gives me 15 square feet, so yes or no, is that enough paint? No, it's not. If you wanted to explain it further and say, you know, I need 16 feet, it only covers 2 feet, or I'm sorry, it only covers 15 square feet, that would be acceptable. Bonus is you could say, I need 2 cans of paint in order to have enough for that project. All right, taking a look at card A. Erase my line here. So card A was about Danny and his rectangular garden that measures 8 by 10. He wants to sprinkle fertilizer on it. Again, we're looking at area. You're not just going to sprinkle the fertilizer on the outside, you'd cover the entire garden. So looking at the operation again, multiplication, 10 times 8, it's going to give me 80 meters squared. And again, I'm looking at area, so I need that squared value for my unit. Looking to apply it, my question is asking me that 1 bag of fertilizer is going to cover 15 meters squared. So how many bags do I need to cover my garden? Multiple ways you could think about this. If you want to draw yourself a picture, you're looking at how many of these bags I need to add together to get to 80. Or you can think of, I have 80, I need the answer of 80, and I'm breaking it down, I'm dividing it up, I'm separating it, any of those kind of keywords, into groups of 15. So the operation that you would use is division. So 80 divided by 15. and I get the answer of 5.3. Now, just like you had in the perimeter problem sections, sometimes you need to look at your answer again and apply it and transform it into a type of number that is acceptable. So again, this is representing how many bags I need to buy. You can't buy 5.3 bags. You can't go to the store and say, I only need 5.3 bags of fertilizer. They would look at you like you're crazy. So when you have something like this, 5.3 means 5 is not enough, but 6, you're going to have a little bit extra. But when you're looking at having enough to complete your project, we would need to round up. So for this application question, my answer would be 6 bags of fertilizer. 5 wouldn't be enough. 6, you're going to have some extra, but it would be enough to complete your project. All right, so your task is to go ahead and complete on your own the last 3 task cards that are related to area. Good luck.